What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.
Welcome into Final Points here. I'm Tom Brawley. Joining me is Graham Barfield today. John Hansen will not be with us. He got hit by the hurricane a little bit, so has been without power. He's doing his best to get his articles up today, and his best bets are out there. So if you want just some of John Hansen's knowledge, those are the spots to go get them. He'll probably be back with us again next week, but because of the hurricane. Anybody out there that's been affected by the hurricane, best of luck out there. You're probably not joining us today, but if you know anybody, I know, Graham, you have some family in the Boone area of North Carolina, and I got a couple friends down in the Asheville area, so thoughts out to all those people that are have much more important things going on. So how you doing today, Graham? Ready to talk a little start sit here?
Yeah. Apparently the weather and fantasy gods have gotten together, and if you were affected by the hurricane, you are guaranteed a win today. So, congratulations. We'll get you a win. No, man, it's really sad what's going on. So seriously, if anybody's been affected, everybody, hopefully, truly, you get some good luck today. All your fantasy leagues win, and right. It's
our guy Joe, who's up in Greenville area, South Carolina. He's been without power and electricity as well, so I know he's doing his best to do his normal work. So Joe, we're powering through here at Fantasy Points, trying to give you the best content still.
Yeah, Joe and John are both been nomads for the last couple of days, just trying to find power in a hotel. So John's legendary performance last night, just putting together hints late night in the hotel room. He was messaging us trying to get it up late last night. So
yeah, I know Joe went from South Carolina down to Georgia to find a spot where he could get some internet and hotel. So, shout out to those guys, and best of luck out there to anybody that's dealing with the hurricane here today. So enough of us bullshitting here. Let's get into the questions. Jay Peterman dropping an early question here. PPR, Dobbins, Christian Watson, Shakir, or Mooney? I guess we're picking one out of this group.
I would assume so. I don't know if I can take Dobbins out of a lineup right now, Tom.
It's a tough situation. Both the tackles are out. Tough run defense for the Chiefs. I get why there's some question. We actually put him. I filled in on the Friday show, and John couldn't make it on there. And we put him on the Skank Squad on the Friday morning show. We don't love the matchup, but I think still out of this group, I would continue to play J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, I think Mooney would be the top receiver, and then Shakir, and then Watson. Just if we want to rank that group, but I actually think I prefer Mooney pretty clearly above those two, but it is pretty close between those three.
Yeah, Dobbins should still. That last week, that was a little bit of a change there. Gus Edwards got kind of pinched out a little bit, and it was a lot more J.K. Dobbins, so maybe that's going to be the situation moving forward there. Junk Food John says PPR, Christian Watson, or Braylon Allen, and then we have a Pitts or Gesicki. I'm thinking Watson. I know Braylon Allen. It could be a blowout, and he could get some run late in that game. But I think I'd go Watson here if we get Jordan Love back.
Yeah, I thought Tampa would blow out Denver last week, so I was very wrong about Broncos last week. I don't want to underestimate him again. I think I'd go Watson, but him and Dontavian Wicks are splitting. Obviously, Dobbs is the X, Reed's the slot. But I think I go Watson. Pitts or Gesicki is
I can't believe we're at this point with Pitts already.
Honestly, Tom, we should believe it though.
I know.
Everything we've seen from him.
How many times have we gotten fooled here in the past? So I'm sticking with Pitts there, though. I mean,
I can't see Thomas right now. I've got a different tab open, but I'm sure he just threw up a little bit. I got with Pitts too.
Yeah, we'll go Pitts and Christian Watson. I think we got a super chat question here. Let's see what we got. Thomas. Okay, OG Bobby. Good morning, Playboys. Jawan Jennings or one of the following off the waiver wire. Addison, McConkey, Keon Coleman, Jacoby Myers, Michael Wilson, or Dobbs. Jeez, that's good.
This is one I'd go Myers here, especially if it's PPR.
That's what I was thinking with Devontae Adams out. Probably going to
Devontae Adams is out. Michael Mayer's out with something happened, I think, with his family. everything's okay with him. But yeah, Jennings this week gets Kittle back. Debo's going to play. Tom, what's your vibe on Debo today?
I feel like we've seen this in the past where he gets out there and he's kind of used as the decoy. I'm playing him. If I've drafted him most spots, I'm not going to play backups over him, but I am a little bit concerned. I was even looking at his under on his receiving or under on his receptions. I think it's 4.5, and it does worry me a little bit that he gets out there and is just kind of out there to be the decoy for Debo. And it's a 10.5 point spread. If it shoots out to 2 or 3 scores, do they pull him? Or this whole it is scary, but I'm playing them in most spots that I have them.
Yeah, receivers just been so cleaned out by injuries. AJ Brown's out again this week. Not Devonta Smith, but man, it does feel like a Debo decoy kind of game. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to the next question from Afro Blue Sky Dog. Morning, gents. Half point PPR. Olave, Shakir, or Jameson Williams?
I figured we get a lot of JMO questions today after last week.
Yeah.
Goff only had to throw it 23 times. Cardinals just kind of didn't show up last week. Olave's got the hammy.
Yes.
Really, to me, it's JMO versus Olave.
Yeah.
And how we're feeling about Olave's hamstring. And then midweek hamstring pulls scare the crap out of me.
Yep. I think I'm going Olave here. It is a tough matchup for Jameson Williams. He's another guy that we ended up putting on our Skank Squad on Friday morning show. Just scared a little bit by the Seahawks secondary. So I'm going Olave here. Doesn't hopefully he's able to make it through the entire game here. And hopefully he's not being used as a decoy.
Yeah.
Okay, next question here from Justin. He says PPR, Gesicki or Higgins, and Michael Wilson or Yoshivas. I'm playing Higgins. This is Higgins was pretty promising uses last. I know the line wasn't great, but a couple end zone targets. He was out there full time. So
full time.
I'm running it back
route
with
share immediately. That's huge for him. So I'm going. I mean, I said it on matchup points. This is the Higgins spot. The Panthers are so bad on the boundary. And he's got Michael Wilson versus Yoshivas, and I got to play Michael Wilson. I mean, full-time player against this Commander's secondary.
Yes,
we
saw what Yoshivas did in this matchup.
Very
not
true.
Necessarily, he was playing a little bit more in the slot and stuff, but we're playing our receivers against this Commander's secondary. So I'm with you on that one. Michael Wilson and Higgins on those two questions. Taylor wants to know Richardson or Dalton. Oh boy, I'm sticking with Richardson. Are you pulling the trigger on Dalton?
I'm holding tight on A-Rich. I'm going down with the ship if it goes down. I don't think it's going down, but this is a really tough spot. Really, really tough spot. Steelers front is so good. I will say if there's one offensive line that can kind of weather the storm a little bit, Colts are a little beat up on their offensive line, but they do have a good line. And, the thing is, I said this with John, and I wanted to get his opinion on it too. Like they got to run A-Rich. Like,
I think that's that was going to be the point I was going to make. I think it's been out there a little bit in the discussion of the Colts so far this week, not just in the fantasy community. I think we were expecting him to be running it a little bit more. The design runs aren't there. He's not even scrambling that much. So maybe that
design stuff
a little bit.
Is what's been surprising. Steichen was doing such a good job with that to start last year and in week 1, and it's just been gone the last 2 weeks. So I fully expect that to be back, at least for this spot. Him as a passer, though, it's definitely scary. That's for sure right now.
Just complete. He hasn't had a game where he's completed over 50% of his passes yet. So yikes.
Yeah.
Next question is from Fitness. Start 2 here. We got a half point PPR. Akers, McLaurin, Steele, or Wilson? We're going back into this Akers stuff. Last week it was so gross, but he did score the touchdown. How are you feeling on this one? I'm thinking McLaurin and Akers, or are we going Steele? Maybe in that. I don't feel great about Steele or Wilson here.
Honestly, I think I'm going McLaurin and Wilson. I'd go the two receivers. Akers and Ogunbowale are going to split. Steele will get the first crack at goal line stuff, but Andy Reid said this week that Kareem Hunt's going to mix in. That might be 15 to 20% of the snaps, but even still, that's enough to kind of affect Steele,
Yeah, and we saw Hunt. He was goal line back in Cleveland last year. Maybe that role isn't quite wrapped up for Steele. So I'll go Akers here. It was pretty even split last week, but that was a very negative game script. They're coming in.
They're going
to this one against
smoke the Jags.
that line keeps falling though. That one's down to like 5 now today. So there's been some momentum for the Jaguars here late in the week. Next question is from El Jefe. Good morning. Thanks for Jennings' advice last week. There you go. Congrats on your win last week. Slapping Jennings into the lineup. Most fantasy points by any player so far this year. He needs. We're setting a lineup here. Needs 3 half-point PPR: Kirk, Debo, Jennings, Shakir, Pollard, and Quentin Johnston. I'm thinking Pollard, Debo, and Kirk.
Yeah, I think that's the call.
Yeah,
I think that's the call. Johnson's been scoring the touchdowns, but the yardage hasn't been there yet. Herbert banged up. They're missing their tackles, man. Like, I know he's been scoring, but Kirk, Debo, and Pollard.
Okay, we'll go Kirk, Debo, and Pollard for that one, El Jefe. Next question's from Afro Blue Sky Dog. One more: Olave or Pickens / Kirk. This is a half PPR. Pickens. This one where you go Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens all day here.
Let's go. Got a prop on Pickens today. Hopefully that one hits. Hopefully they throw enough to hit the over on the prop. Swap Squad needs 1 in a PPR league: Shakir, McLaurin, or Rashad White. What have we gotten any more information on this Rashad White illness thing? Is that anything come out this morning? I did not see anything on it.
Yeah, he wasn't on the injury report, and then
they added him yesterday.
I mean, we'll see.
Are you playing him over McLaurin or Shakir? I'm kind of torn between White and McLaurin on this one. I think I'd go McLaurin just because
it's full PPR.
Yeah, the full PPR. Although that might help Rashad White.
True,
since it's a full PPR. But yeah, let's go with the healthy guy with McLaurin. We know. And it does sound like Bucky Irving's going to continue to cut into his role here.
Yeah, I did see some. I was about to say I did see something from Jeremy Fowler this morning. He said something along the lines that like defenses have already planned for more Bucky Irving just based on the tape. So that role is not there for Rashad White anymore. Yeah, it's going to be very much like the Najee Harris empty calorie RB2. Like.
Mm-hmm. At least he gets those passing snaps for Rashad White, but
he's gotten the goal line stuff too, man. But like, you have to wonder, Bucky
see if that maintains here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If he's been the more effective runner all over the field, maybe he eventually starts to get those goal line touches too. Rims and Tim says, "Morning, Playboys. DK flex, Chuba or Deontay Johnson." I'm like,
we'll have to tell John his favorite Rims and Tims. Yeah, came on again.
I'm going Deontay. The DK, that's a full PPR there. So we're taking the full PPR.
Oh, I would assume. Yeah, DraftKings flex. Yeah, for sure, Deontay Johnson. Yeah. Chuba is a good play today, though. I mean, this is his last spot start here with no Brooks. It seems like Brooks might be back next week, man.
Let's go. I see he's working out here. Gonna probably rejoin the mix here. Probably limited in the first couple of weeks, but hopefully by second half of the season. Although I am worried Chuba's playing pretty well here since. At least last week with a competent quarterback in there. OG Bobby says, prayers up for UNC Guru. Drinks on me today, boys. Play boys. I need 2 of 3 in a PPR. Charbonnet, Bucky Irving, or Swift. Oh no.
2 of the 3. I mean, I think you gotta play Charbonnet with Walker, maybe a little limited, and I can't put DeAndre Swift in a lineup right now, man.
I know.
I can't do it
either.
I don't have him on a single team, but if I did, I could put him in
exactly. lineup. So we'll go Charbonnet, thinking that Walker could be, it could be a 50-50 backfield tomorrow. Bucky Irving getting a bigger role. I don't want to play Swift, so let's go with the first 2. Next question is from the Pine Hill ladies. I have Rice, Deontay, and Shaheed. DJ Moore and Amari Cooper out. Full PPR, kick return yards. Thanks, fellas. So you pulling DJ Moore and Amari Cooper for any of those?
No.
Yeah. Let's.
Well, Shaheed's a little close, but he gets the punt return yards.
Yeah, that certainly helps a little bit. So, let's stick with that crew. With the return yards, Chicago D, half-point PPR, Conklin, Schultz, Ertz, or Parkinson. I'm thinking Schultz with
I like Schultz a lot this week, actually.
That's what I'm thinking. He's been invisible here, but you take one of the big three out there. Hopefully that boosts his role a little bit.
Well, it's also, I think, the role change too. Like, I think Diggs is going to play more on the outside. He's been solely in the slot, and that should open up the underneath stuff for Schultz a little bit.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Eminem says Conklin, Andrews, likely. Pick one.
God, I loved Mark Andrews. I still do.
I
think I
got
to
back one more week with him, or
I think I got to go one more week though.
Yeah,
Bills play a ton of too high. They force everything underneath, but I don't know. Yeah. Brett's been saying Lamar is just not seeing it well. I think he's missed some throws. So it's
last week was also a game script game last week. Exactly. It got completely written out. So
read on that, like, because they obviously went really run heavy. We knew they would with Henry, but like, why? They played a ton of 12. Why would they pull Andrews if he's not hurt?
I don't know. Maybe I don't get into the blocking stuff, but maybe it's strictly comes down to they like Kohler better as the blocker. I'm not sure. It's scary if they're pulling him in those type of situations. Yeah. Zach says PPR needs one. Thanks for the super chat, Zach. Coleman, Adunze, Watson, McConkey. I'm feeling Adunze this week.
Oh yeah. Out of this group, I think long term, I actually kind of think I like McConkey long term out of this group. Okay. Just as like, I think he emerges as the top receiver, but Adunze this week for sure. I can't trust Chargers in this spot.
No. Yeah, and that Rams secondary, especially to the perimeter receivers here, we've been picking on that matchup all year. Although it does look like Keenan's going to be back this week. So
yeah, Keenan will be back. Yeah.
That
you got a full practice in on Friday.
Yeah. So Joseph, super chat question here as well. Upside pick 2: Ramondre, Xavier Worthy, Jordan Addison, Trey Tucker, and Mike Wilson.
Thanks for the super chat, Joseph.
Yeah, thanks. Think of Ramondre for one of the spots.
Yeah, Ramondre is kind of a lock. And then I honestly, man, I think I like, if it's full PPR, I kind of think I like Trey Tucker a little bit.
I'm thinking the same thing. He's been kind of a little bit more involved here anyway. They've been taking some shots to him too.
It's either him or Michael Wilson. Worthy's just impossible to trust. I have no idea how much Chiefs are going to have to throw because Chargers are in a rough spot here.
Mm-hmm.
Addison's been dealing with the ankle injuries.
Yeah, I'm with you there. It's kind of between Tucker and Wilson for me. I'll go with Tucker here. Another super chat question. Taylor asks, Monty or DJ Moore in a PPR? Ooh.
I got to go with David Montgomery. The touchdown.
So take him out of
the touchdown.
We get questions on him every week, and I'm like, I kind of want to just play Montgomery. Like he scores every week. It's just like lock it in.
Well, and he's got such a high floor too in this spot. I think Lions just come super run heavy. They're going to miss their entire defensive line. Leonard Williams is out. Yep. Byron Murphy's out. Boy Mathe's out, man. Like their entire defensive line is out here. So I'm expecting Lions just to cram it down their throat.
Okay, so we'll go DJ Moore for that one. Pick 3 between J-Mo, Shakir, Mike Wilson, Trey Tucker, and Dobbs. Thanks, guys. Have a great football Sunday. J-Mo, Shakir, definitely the first 2 spots.
Yeah.
We going Dobbs. Pretty good roll with Love. I think
Dobbs has the highest floor.
Yeah, that's.
We've been saying Michael Wilson's in a great spot, but he could seriously get 2 targets today. That's a Michael Wilson thing. I'd go Dobbs.
Yeah, I'm going Dobbs there for the last spot.
Yeah.
Next question is from Shiraz. Good morning, guys. Need 3. We're getting we're filling out lineups here. 3 out of these guys.
Week at receiver. Like there's 10 really good plays, and then everybody's really tight this week.
Mm-hmm. And we got even a tough matchup here for Garrett Wilson, his first one. Jamison Williams, Christian Kirk, Watson, Shakir. Thanks, guys, for the amazing content and the site and podcast. Guru. Sorry, no Guru this week, but we'll do our best. I'm thinking Garrett Wilson, J-Mo, and then last spot, Kirk or Shakir.
I think Kirk is the top play out of this group, and then I play J-Mo. Yeah, I'm playing Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
I can't play Garrett Wilson. I can't play Shakir over Garrett Wilson, but it is kind of close.
Okay, next question is from the early bird. Hope everyone impacted by the hurricane is safe. Echo those sentiments. Richardson or Goff? Goff's been a little bit. Yeah, it sounds like you're fading Goff this week. You think they're going a little more run heavy this week.
I mean, Goff's been like a back end QB2 to start the season. The touchdowns haven't been there. I mean, I'd play Richardson in a heartbeat.
And they've really, I think they know he's struggling a little bit here. The opportunities they've had in 2 of their 3 games, they've taken it to run the ball and kind of iced him out a little bit. So let's go Richardson. It hasn't been great for him. Now we have a rushing and passing are combined here. Richardson or Cousins. Another one where I go Richardson.
Yep. Same.
Okay. Next question's from the Strobel family. Good morning. Oh, no. 0 wins, 3 losses. We need to reverse that here today. Need 2 wide receivers and a flex. We got Chuba. We got Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore, Michael Pittman, Jacoby Myers, and Jawan Jennings. I think it's the first 3 for me here.
I'm playing Jacoby Myers over Pittman.
Okay. Well, I am too. Hubbard, Wilson, and DJ Moore for me.
Oh, sorry. I totally blanked out. Didn't even see Hubbard. Yeah, Hubbard for sure.
Are you playing Myers over Wilson or Moore?
Yeah, I think I'd play him over Wilson. I think.
Oh, man.
I know.
It's close. It is. I'm sticking with my guy Wilson. I think he'll at least get some red zone targets, and it's close though.
The thing is, I mean, it's just such a good spot too for Jacoby. Like,
it really is.
I mean, they're gonna.
The only thing that kind of scares me a little bit, he isn't the greatest against man coverage, and that's what the Browns like to do. But he's
play a little bit of man.
Yeah, they'll play. All these, nobody's playing except for the Jaguars for some reason.
Yeah, the Browns are like 33%. I mean, it's still like they're still super heavy.
Mm-hmm. AMF says, good morning. It needs 2 in a PPR between Pollard, Hubbard, and David Montgomery. Well, we're playing Montgomery.
Oh, yeah.
Are you playing Hubbard in that other spot over Pollard? Okay.
Yeah. The split between him and Spears has been like, in the 2 games they fully played together because Spears was missed week 2. Like, it's been kind of compartmentalized. Pollard gets the early down stuff, but Spears has been leading on passing downs. So,
all right, we'll go Hubbard and Montgomery on that one. Next question is from the early bird. Hurts or Love? This is a tough one. I think I got to go Hurts though.
Yeah, I'm going Hurts.
Don't feel great about the spot for Hurts without AJ Brown and Devonta Smith, but maybe that just means he runs a little bit more.
I don't feel good about this spot for Love, man. Brian Flores is going to pin his ear back.
I know.
Blitz the hell out of him.
I am a little worried. I think people are just expecting him to just jump right back into where he left off too. I mean, he's
a tough spot regardless of his health.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Hector has a question here from our super chat. 1 point PPR, quarter point per carry, plus bonuses for 100 yards and long TDs. Needs a wide receiver and a flex out of Christian Watson, Jawan Jennings, Chase Brown, Roshan Johnson, Jalen Waddle, and Yoshavas. Man, that's a tough one.
I would go Watson and Jennings, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
Roshan's going to get 8 or 9 carries, though.
Yeah, Roshan, I kind of want to see that role materialize a little bit more before I throw him in a lineup. Although the matchup's pretty nice against the Rams. Waddle and Yoshavas. I wouldn't play him over Watson or Jennings. So yeah, let's go Watson and Jennings on that one.
Yeah. Thanks, Hector.
Yep. Thanks. Buddy says, good morning. He needs 2. Jaden Reed, Christian Kirk, Jamison Williams, or that's my bike Debo. We playing Debo over, or are you taking the caution?
Reed, I think for sure. Reed's just a lock.
Yeah,
and
Reed.
I play Kirk over JMO.
That's what I think I'm going Kirk as well. This is a spot. We were talking earlier about it's hard to sit Debo, but if you got receivers like this is a spot where I think I would do it.
Yeah.
Next question is from the Dunces. PPR, Tyreek or Zach Moss in a flex spot. Oh no. I think I got to go Zach Moss too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I can take. I don't know if I can take Tyreek out of a lineup for Zach Moss though. Like I don't know. I don't think I could stare at Tyreek.
Like I think my finger would burn as I'm like clicking to do it.
I mean, it's close enough. They got to play Chase Brown more too. I mean, he's just so much more explosive than Zach Moss. But at the same
time, this Carolina matchup is so good for backs, and I gotta go Moss. It's crazy. Got to do it.
Fine.
The swap squad says if Olave is out, which I don't think that is the. We are going to get inactives here, so we could probably just go to the next one.
Yeah, we're going to get inactives right now. Actually,
right now, yeah.
I don't think Olave is going to play.
Yeah, they were talking like he was going to play. So unless we get a surprise inactive here.
Yeah, Jari Alexander's out. So Packers are struggling in the secondary, and they're about to get smoked by Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that's good. A little upgrade there for Sam Darnold. Afro Blue Sky Dog says, morning again, Jets.
Sorry, real quick. Chris Olave is in. Just saw a tweet come through.
Okay. Yeah. Anytime you get some of these any big inactives, shout them out here, Graham. Yeah. Hope everyone is safe from the storm. Mooney or Waddle, or risk it with Debo. This is one I would risk it with Debo. Or would you play Mooney or Waddle over him? I definitely would not play Waddle over him.
Nah, not Waddle.
So it's all down to Mooney, and Mooney's kind of a risk it kind of a play anyway. So
yeah,
I'm going
that's
Debo.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah, you got to go Debo here. That's fair.
Yeah, let's go Debo on that one. Chris wonders Conklin or Hunter Henry.
Conklin. This is such a tough spot. Fred Warner is just an eraser over the middle for tight ends. So,
yep. Let's go Conklin on that one. Dan says, morning. Need one for a skank spot in a PPR. Tutu, Zamir, Trey Tucker, or Spears. I'm thinking Trey Tucker on that one.
Yeah, Tucker for sure. I thought he said it needed two.
Oh, he needs one.
He said he needs one. I misread it. My bad. So it's Tucker.
Right. And then Kmet or Pitts in a PPR. I think
this
Pitts
is one
on that
I gotta
one.
stick with Pitts.
Yeah.
The route share last week still wasn't good for Kmet. Like, he did overtake Gerald Everett, but Keenan Allen's back.
Yeah, it moved a little bit more towards Kmet, but yeah, the Keenan Allen situation, him being back is a killer for him. So let's go Pitts for that next one. Bucky or Dobbins in a standard? Dobbins. Gotta see that role materialize a little more for Bucky before we're playing him over Dobbins.
Yeah, and you're right, Tom. You were saying earlier this is not the greatest spot for Dobbins, but he's still a top 20 running back play this week. At the back end of it, though.
Yeah, getting a lot of work there. Next question is from Dan Altman. One more, guys. Thank you. Pick two in a standard: Ayuk, Etienne, Olave, and Mooney. Ayuk and Etienne for me on that one.
Yeah.
Right. Magic Mark says Guru standard scoring QB Love, Darnold, Geno, and Flex, Chuba, Drake, Shakir, or Quentin Johnston. So who we playing out of Love, Darnold, and Geno?
Give me Sam Darnold, baby. Give me Sam Darnold.
We just got the upgrade here with Jair out as well. So let's go Darnold on that one. And then Flex. This is a standard league. Chuba, Drake, Shakir, or Quentin Johnston. I think Chuba on that one.
Yeah, you got to go Chuba for the touchdown upside. I know Miles Sanders stole one last week, but it kind of did swing a little bit more towards Chuba. They were splitting carries weeks 1 through 3, or 1 and 2, but kind of went to Sanders last week.
Okay, we'll go with Chuba on that one. C Bros says PPR Ertz or Andrews. Oh no, I think I gotta go Ertz.
Yep, same. I was eyeing. I have Mandrews in our league, Tom, our auction league with Joe and Thomas. I was eyeing up Ertz. It was sad. I didn't do it.
You're still sticking with him. One of those.
But yeah.
Oh, gosh, it's so bad. Junk Food John wonders Akers or Rashad in a PPR. Did we get any more Rashad news? I would take it that he's active. We didn't.
Yeah,
that was not reporting. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything this morning. I think he's going to play. I don't think
it is a PPR here, so I think I lean Rashad on this one.
Yeah,
let's go Rashad for that question. Bango.
I'll tell you what, Tom. This has been some calf injury for Russell Wilson. He's not even active this week. Not even the emergency third quarterback.
Wow. Jesus Christ. I wonder if he's pouting a little
calf injury.
Jeez. Jaden Daniels or Kyler Murray in a 4-point passing touchdown league. Oh my. Kyler. What are you doing?
Kyler. It's the Commanders. It's it's
the nut spot.
They're the same play though, basically.
I mean, is there anybody over these two guys? Maybe Lamar. We have slightly ahead of these guys. I mean, they're
Allen.
Allen every
Allen's
week.
The top one. But.
Yeah, he's every week. Carrie says
these guys are close.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll go Kyler on that one. Carrie's wondering, half-point PPR needs one wide receiver and one flex. McLaurin, Walker, Stevenson, Olave, Tyreek Hill. Oh, my. One wide receiver. Now, is this one where you stick with Tyreek?
Yeah.
For your wide receiver spot? And now what are we doing for the other one? We playing Stevenson. Tough matchup.
Yeah, brutal matchup, brutal spread.
Olave's got the hamstring issue. Walker, we're expecting half. So this one basically comes down McLaurin or Stevenson for that final spot for me.
Let me check Patriots. Well, they're the late game actually.
Yeah,
they have some offensive line issues.
I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking. Terry here.
Yeah, let's go McLaurin and Tyreek. Olave's this hamstring thing for Olave scares me, man.
Yeah, it's. I'm kind of putting him in like the same Debo bucket. Like, I'm playing him in most situations, but if I have comparable, like these are all comparable options here, so I'd play them over them.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I mean, Olave did play pretty well. He was pretty banged up at the end of last year. He played well through injury, so it's not like we haven't seen him play well through injury. Real quick, Joe Mixon officially inactive, no surprise. We kind of expected that one. Love's in, Keenan Allen's in. Bucks are going to get Vita Vea back. That's all I see. Really, we kind of knew all the injury news. Luckily, coming into the slate, so clean Sunday morning, Tom.
At least it's a clean Sunday morning after a brutal, bloody week. So, Steve is wondering, morning boys, PPR tight end Taysom Hill, Elijah Higgins, Brenton Strange, or Hunter Henry. Oh man,
I think I go Strange here. Henry's just going to get locked down. He has the best role, but like he's going to get locked down today. Yep. We're
Higgins,
out on
who
Patriots.
Knows? Yeah,
I have no clue on Higgins. Yeah,
I'm playing him.
I does like him a little bit, but
I'm playing him in a 14-team league where there's absolutely nothing off the. Yeah. I have McBride, and I got to stream somebody this week, so I am playing him if I'm really desperate. But let's go Strange on that one. Zach, super chat question. PPR, one running back and a flex. Jerome Ford, Stevenson, McLaurin, and Reed.
Reed, lock it in.
Yep, we're putting Reed in.
And then Ford, I think, at running back over Stevenson.
Yeah. Watch them come out and play Foreman again like they didn't win. God,
he looked so bad, though.
I know. If they go back to it, would be such a bad decision, but that was
their offensive line is just blown up to pieces. But luckily, I mean, the Raiders' front's dusted with no Max Crosby. They've been bad anyway. So. Yeah,
they've been getting crushed on the ground anyway. So let's go Ford on that one. Reed and Ford for Zach. Next question is from Sports123. Good morning. Needs two out of these three. GW. Garrett Wilson, Pickens, Deontay Johnson. Really thinking about sitting Garrett Wilson, and I agree with you. I play Pickens and I play Deontay Johnson.
Yep, fully agree. Wilson to the bench.
Yep, we're benching them. Steve is wondering, PPR needs one. Justice Hill, Roschon Johnson, Ken Walker. 0-3, needs a win.
You got to play Walker.
Yeah,
I'm not excited at all about it. Like, Lions front is so good. I think Charbonnet plays like a little more, but
we're going Walker there. Yeah. Next question is from Milio. Questions for two leagues. Fields or Darnold, I would guess, at quarterback. I'm playing.
I like both today. I think I'd go Fields. Just the matchup's so good, and he runs a little bit. So, but it is really close.
I'm going with Fields on that one. Debo or Garrett Wilson at wide receiver.
This is one where I go Wilson.
Yeah, at least he's healthy. We know he's healthy. Then he has a second league. Start Jaden Daniels or Love at quarterback. Come on, we're starting Jaden Daniels. And at the flex, J-Mo, Ken Walker, or Watson. This is a J-Mo one for me on that one.
Yeah.
Are you considering Walker over J-Mo?
I would consider Walker because it's an equally tough matchup for J-Mo, honestly. That secondary is really good. Honestly, I think I'd go Walker.
Okay.
I think he has a slightly higher floor than J-Mo in the spot.
Okay, let's go. We'll go Walker on that one for the final question. Lord Teets, morning guys. Half point PPR one. Debo versus New England or J-Mo versus Seattle.
That name just took me out.
I had to announce that one. I'll go Debo on that one.
Yeah. God, that is close. I think I'd go Debo too, but And he's got a defense question here.
Defense. Rams against
Rams.
Chicago. Okay, we're going Rams for that question.
Actually, wait. I think he had Browns too.
Yeah, he has Browns against the Raiders.
Oh, then yeah, Browns.
Let's go Browns. Okay.
Yeah, the Browns.
Alex is wondering, sit Garrett Wilson for Conklin, Naylor, or Justice Hill? No.
These guys are too thin. Sorry, Alex.
No, we're not going there. And then Kenneth Walker versus Akers in a PPR.
I think I would quit fantasy football if I played Ken Walker over Cam Akers.
There you go. There's the answer. So we're going Ken Walker on that one. Dave says, morning needs one. It's a long list. Oh boy. Half point PPR. I'm starting Najee, Gibbs, DJ Moore, and Godwin. Who do I put in my flex? Garrett Wilson, Steele, Ken Walker, Kirk, Mooney, Terry McLaurin, and Jameson Williams. Holy crap. I'm playing McLaurin out of that list.
Yes. Yeah, most likely shootout. Definitely the most likely game to shoot out. I think Packers and Vikings is kind of close.
Yeah, let's go McLaurin.
Yeah, let's go McLaurin. Yeah.
Okay. Marks has a tight end half point per catch. Parkinson, Ertz, or Conklin.
This is Ertz.
Yeah, it is. Let's go Ertz.
I do like Parkinson. I do like Parkinson. This is a much better spot for him, but Ertz has been steady, at least. You can count on him to get you 8 points.
Yeah, let's go Ertz for that one. Indira has Jennings versus Walker. Walker on that one.
Walker, I think so.
I've caught a couple of them here. Stevenson versus White. Stevenson over Rashad White.
God, Tom, I have no trust in that Patriots offense.
I know that was an abomination last week.
Yeah,
and then they couldn't even. Yeah, they just couldn't run plays last week. There's just no offense.
I think we play Rashad for that reason.
Okay, well, let's go Rashad, and then likely or Conklin.
Conklin. Likely and Andrew stuff has just been all over the map. We truly have no clue what they're doing. I mean, Conklin's at least going to be out there.
Yeah, I think Likely and Andrews might be two of the most frustrating people to actually own for fantasy right now. Yep. Lightning Lord says full PPR needs 3: Garrett Wilson, Shakir, McLaurin, and Debo. Oh, we're hitting all the notes on this one. McLaurin.
I think
Wilson.
Debo's the one that's out of this group.
Who you sitting?
Debo.
That's what I'm thinking here too.
It's full PPR. Shakir's just such a lock for 10 to 12 every week with this guy. I mean, he's the only consistent part of their passing offense.
Okay, we're going Wilson, Shakir, and McLaurin on that.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised that they're going to play Debo. They're 10-point favorites. It's week 4. Debo has the longest injury history.
Kind of what gives me a little bit of optimism that he could be closer to full. The fact that they're even playing him must mean
maybe it was just a calf pull and not a strain.
Yeah, that's honestly, it's kind of making me feel a little bit better about Debo because this is not necessarily. I mean, it is a game. They're 1-2. They need to win a game.
That's a good point.
But yeah, Matthew says, "Good morning, gents. Half point PPR. Need 2 out of Rashad, Charbonnet, Waddle, Ridley, Brian Thomas. Thanks again for all the hard work."
Hey, what's up, Matt?
PPR. Thanks, Matt. I'm playing Rashad, and are you playing? I'm playing Thomas, I think, out of these.
I think I'm playing Thomas and Ridley. Okay. Just more upside with those receivers. But
I think I'll go Rashad.
What's your read on Titans? Because DeAndre Hopkins looked freaking good last week. The route share is still not there, but he looked a lot better.
It's getting a little better. I think maybe he gets close to not a full-time role, but you think the knee's getting healthier with each passing week. So
I wonder if their plan was give him the first 3 weeks to be a part-time player. They ramp him up a little more this week, and then they have the bye, and then he's full-time. I think that's kind of what we're looking at.
We're getting there. So, and Deere has one here: Akers or Dobbins? Playing Dobbins in that one.
Dobbins, yeah.
Dean, Waddle or Shaheed in a full PPR. Also Downs or Pittman this week.
Shaheed and Downs.
Yep.
Shaheed and Downs.
Oh man, poor Pittman owners. Oh.
Dude, he's going to get shadowed by Joey Porter Jr.
I know. It's already brutal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Downs tied him with targets last week, too. He had more first reads. Downs is better at football than Michael Pittman.
That's what I'm wondering. We just did that one. And Neil wonders Watson or Hopkins. You trusting Hopkins enough to play him over Christian Watson?
I think so. Yeah, this is one where I'd probably go nuke.
Yeah.
Watson just is splitting with Wicks. Like that game could absolutely go. If Love is okay, like I know I kind of said I'm a little concerned about Love in this spot, but like that game.
Yeah, if he's all right, then that game could really has the potential to shoot out a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Let's go. But we'll go Hopkins on that one. I thought he did look better last week. Bango wonders Tyreek, JSN, or Shakir in a half-point PPR. JSN.
It is a really good spot for him. Lions have not been good against slot receivers.
Yeah, we've seen Kupp go off, Godwin go off. Obviously, those are two elite receivers, but Smith and Jigba has been pretty good so far. So let's go JSN in that matchup. Matt is wondering Zamir White or Cam Akers half-point PPR, half-point per rush attempt. Cam Akers for me.
Never.
Yeah, the answer is never Zamir White. It never. Although this would be a week you think that they might turn to but it doesn't work.
It was last week too, and
exactly
they got smoked.
They can't run the ball. FFPC league, half point, 1.5 points for tight ends, 2 flex, Jameson, Pirine, Ertz, Conklin, Parkinson, JMO for sure.
Yeah,
I think we're doing Ertz for that second spot. You playing an Ertz over Conklin and Parkinson?
Yeah, I'd play Ertz over Parkinson.
Yeah. All right, we'll go Ertz for that second spot. Barbara, morning. J.K. Dobbins, Deontay Johnson, Ken Walker, or Debo. 10-team full point PPR. Deontay for sure.
Full PPR.
I guess that's the only spot we're filling there. So Deontay for that one.
Yep.
Barbara's got another one here. Hurts or Purdy?
Hurts.
Yeah.
Even without his top guys, like Purdy might only throw it 25 times today.
Yeah, they're gonna if they get out to a 2-score lead, they're gonna run that clock with the ball. Bob says, "Good morning, guys. Love or Darnold?" I think we had that one earlier. We're going Darnold in that one.
Yeah. I really like Darnold, but I mean, Darnold for sure.
Yeah, we have him pretty close in the projections. El Pablo, morning, gentlemen. I know it's bad, but 0 RB gone wrong. Oh, gosh. He's got to start 2 in a PPR. Charbonnet. Hey, Charbonnet's been pretty good to you.
Yeah, that's not going wrong.
Yeah, it's been all right for you so far. Charbonnet, Dobbs, Spears, Patterson, or Bucky.
Dobbs is in there.
Yeah.
And then to me, it's like Spears versus Charbonnet.
Yeah, I think I might go Charbonnet. I mean, I wish we had more on this walk. Like, what they're gonna do with him?
I can't play Charbonnet with like 6 or 7 carries against that defense. I think I'd play Spears.
Yeah, that game stinks too. I'm not playing Patterson. Bucky, I guess.
If you want to play Bucky over Spears and Charbonnet,
of course Bucky has a hamstring, but I think I'd go Bucky for that last spot.
Right, let's do it. He has the bigger play upside of all those guys for sure.
Yeah, and let's go Bucky for that last one. Bob is wondering Shakir or JMO. Man, this is what do you need? Do you need 10 points? And then Shakir. Yeah. If you need 20 or 0,
let me put it to you this way: if it's full PPR, you get a point for every reception. I'd go Shakir. That's half or standard, you go JMO because he's probably got a little more touchdown upside.
Yeah, that's the way to look at it. So yeah, if you had CeeDee Lamb and maybe you have a little more cushion coming out of Thursday night, maybe Shakir's the safer play. If you're going against somebody that put up a bunch of points on you, maybe you go JMO for a little more upside. Mark wonders, in general, gurus, Geno or Love today? Geno or Love? I think.
Well, if we're talking just today, it has.
Well, yeah, Geno's going to have a tough time putting up points today, but
Geno.
We're going Geno on that one. Yeah. Dan says Ertz, Parkinson, or Elijah Higgins in a standard league. Oh God. Let's go Higgins. Yeah, Higgins.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Gosh. You think it's Higgins?
I do. I can see. I don't see Hurts making a play to score a touchdown. That's for sure.
He
It'd
could
have
get
to be an
one
end zone target. It would have to be an
I'll
end
go
zone
Ertz.
target.
I'll go Ertz.
Yeah, he's going to get the most targets for sure. So if you want to look at it that way. PCB says, good morning, needs one for flex. DJ Moore or Naj? Thinking Naj. No Warren here. Great matchup.
It just kind of broke my mental constitution to say Najee Harris over DJ Moore in PPR, but I think I have to.
Yeah, let's go Najee. He oh gosh, Brandon Aubrey or Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah,
Come on.
Doubt about it. No doubt about it.
No. This is no question about this.
Justin has needs two here. Pollard or Amari Cooper? I guess Amari.
I'm full PPR.
Yeah, full PPR.
Yeah.
And then we have Ertz or Freiermuth. I like Freiermuth a little more.
Yeah, give me Freiermuth there. Just so I don't have to say the other name again.
Zach, super chat question has super flex question. Need a quarterback and a flex. Cousins, Carr, Stafford, Shakir, Jamo. Thinking Cousins and Carr?
Yes.
If
you can't play those receivers over those.
If we can use both of the quarterbacks, if that's the way I'm reading this question.
And then I would get Cousins and Carr. Just straight flex, Zach, I think I'd play Shakir over Gmo.
Yeah, we kind of talked through that one just a couple minutes ago there. Yeah. Shakir's got the good floor. Jamo, if you really need the upside. Super chat question. Defensive special teams question as well. Minnesota's defense against Green Bay. Miami against Tennessee or the Jets against Denver. I'm going Jets.
Jets.
Let's go. Jets. Jets. Next question is from Derek. He's got two of them here. Geno or Jordan Love? Just answered that one. We were going Geno.
Yeah, Geno.
And then Debo or DJ Moore? DJ Moore on that one.
Yeah, this is one where I'm going DJ Moore here.
Yeah, a little safer play there.
Yep.
Next question is from my two credits. Tight end roulette. Let's spin the wheel here. Yep. Conklin, Strange, Schultz, or Parkinson. I think we had determined earlier that we kind of like Schultz. We're spinning that wheel for Schultz this week.
Yeah, I think it's gonna land on what's Schultz's number? 84? 84 black? 84? Go with that.
Yeah.
There's an 86. I think he's 86 still.
Schultz, I can't remember.
He's 86. We'll go 86 black.
86. Cardinal 1B. Hey, what's up, Cardinal? PPR, Walker or Spears? We're gonna go Walker on that one.
Yeah, Walker. Yeah.
Jason's wondering, needs one between Jamison Williams, Shakir, Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams is RIP right now. He's not.
God, I know, man.
We're not playing him in any certain situation right now. Yeah, we're going Shakir on that one. It's amazing. I think people definitely subscribe to Fantasy Points because there are a lot of Jamison Williams and Shakir teams in these chats every week.
Yeah. I was campaigning for Shakir boosting projections a little bit.
He's a
good football player, man.
Yes, he is. Unbelievable. He doesn't drop. He literally. I was going through some of his catch rates and even last year he led the league.
He's got a mind meld with Josh Allen. It's not just the timing stuff. They're really good on the off script stuff too. Really good.
Yep. He's clearly been the number one here so far. This guy, McRaron, Darnold, Dalton's, or Fields. I think we're going Fields on that one.
Yeah, that's tight, though. I mean, all three of them are really probably within, half a point in our projections. I think it's Fields just with the matchup and the running. But, I mean, all three of these guys could score 18, 19, 20 today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go slight edge to Fields there. Dan's wondering 1 point PPR, Debo or Jamo?
Jamo.
Let's go Jamo on that one. David is wondering Kittle over Lockett and Atwell.
Kittle's must start today. I mean, full practice. I think he's completely fine. Seems like it was a pull, not a strain for him.
Yeah, they were being super cautious, and it might have bit them in the butt last week. Joseph is wondering pick 2: Ramondre, Addison, Worthy, Tucker, Mike Wilson. Ramondre,
Wilson and Ramondre, I think.
Or do we want
Addison scares me with. Addison's not practiced hardly at all this year. He's had the ankle injuries. Worthy's not earning targets.
I wish we knew what it was. If this was
full PPR, like we said earlier, I think you go with Tucker, but Mike Wilson has the touchdown upside.
Yeah, if it's half or standard, Wilson, I think, is the play over Tucker.
Yeah.
PPR will say Tucker for that last spot. Jab says needs 2 for PPR. Olave, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, or Najee Harris.
I think the last 2 for me, London and Najee.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Najee definitely, and then I think in London over the other 2 wide receivers here.
Those are, what are those? What kind of J's are those? J's? Or are those high top? What are those?
Oh, on his picture, I can't.
I'm a sneakerhead. I'm trying to figure out what those are. Those are dope.
Yeah, well, got to get a pair of the Jabs there.
Are those high top Air Forces? I wonder. If you're still listening, pop in the comments.
Yeah, Graham needs to know. He needs to look for him here. Kendall has half-point PPR, needs the bench. Do I bench Garrett Wilson for JSN? Already starting DK. Other options are McLaurin, Kirk, JMO. Oh. Who
your other options are those guys? I mean, I'd play McLaurin, I think, out of that group, right?
That's what I was thinking. I'd go DK and McLaurin. Those are loaded receivers there.
Jaden Daniels is really good. I mean, obviously had the breakout game. We have to give some credit to Cliff, though. That offense has been pretty well designed.
He took a lot of shit early, and it's like, yeah, it's a rookie quarterback. He's trying to ease him in here. Took off the training wheels a little bit last week. He was starting to go vertical and got it going.
And that's what we were saying. Like, we couldn't play McLaurin until they finally started getting it going. And that was like exactly what we wanted. Multiple deep shots. Jaden missed McLaurin on a deep shot they should have thrown. He was wide ass open.
30-yard touchdown.
Second quarter. Yeah. Yep. So, I mean, this is it. And that game is going to go off. So I'd go McLaurin.
Yeah, let's go McLaurin. Next question's from Michael, half-point PPR. Lave reportedly playing. I believe that is still true. Bowers healthy and no Adams or Meyer.
Give me Bowers.
Yeah, let's go Brock Bowers for that one. Michael, Zach says Goff or Dalton.
Dalton.
We're going Dalton, I guess so.
Yep.
What do we have in the projections? Yeah, we do have Dalton up above about almost a full point ahead. So yeah, let's go Dalton. That game has some potential to shoot out as well. Dion's asking here, full point PPR needs 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 1 flex. Wide receivers are Worthy, Waddle, Ridley, and then the backs are Najee, Ford, Walker. Okay, we're going.
Nice dub yesterday for Dion's.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. They were two touchdown underdogs and
yes,
went
they were
in there and kicked some butt. Najee
Shadur is the truth, Tom.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
He takes some big ass hits. He is fearless in the pocket. So
yeah, he's the truth.
Milrow looks like he might be legit too. After watching that game too, there's some top 5 buzz on Milrow starting to generate here. So it's starting to look like a decent class next year.
Sure.
So where are we going here? We're going Naj at one of the running back spots.
For sure. Yeah, you're playing Najee. And I honestly, Tom, I think I'd play Ridley, but
that's what I was Ridley for the wide receiver spot.
Worthy just scares me, man, because he's not earning targets and Chargers are probably not going to put much up of an effort. By the way, I wanted to say after that Dalton question, Andy Dalton is 5,300 on DK. I was all over Sam Darnold last week as the cheap QB. I think Dalton's that guy this week. Such a good play.
For this flex spot, what are we thinking? Walker or Ford? Who do you trust more here?
Oh, he needs a flex too. My bad.
Yeah.
Ford. Yeah.
Let's go Ford for that.
Raiders' run defense is so bad, man.
Next question is from Marco. Need some help, Kyler or Jaden? We had this one earlier.
Yeah.
It is really tough. You're probably going to make the wrong decision no matter what, but or not. Maybe they're just going to go both off for 25 plus fantasy points today. But
can we get that? Can we get one good game this week? I mean, look across the docket. All the spreads are under 44 except for 3. Let's get one freaking good game.
All right, let's go. We're going Kyler on that one. We're slightly leaning Kyler, but both great options there. Great team there, Marco. Next question is from Raymond. Start 2 PPR. Olave injured. Garrett Wilson, Surtain, McLaurin, Cooper, or JSN. So we're starting 2 here. McLaurin.
Cooper.
Yeah. Cooper, second
targets
spot.
will be there. Deshaun Watson stinks, but Cooper will get his targets.
Okay, we're going Cooper and McLaurin here. Next question. Joseph is asking for 2. Ramondre, worried about a repeat performance. That would be a nightmare. Addison, Worthy, Tucker, Mike Wilson. I feel like we've had a version of this question already.
Yeah, we have. I think he just added Worthy to it.
Yeah, so we're going Ramondre and then
I'm worried too, but I think you have to play Ramondre over this group.
Yeah, we're going Ramondre, and I think we determined Tucker if it's a PPR,
Yeah.
full PPR, and then Wilson if it's a standard or half point.
Yeah, I feel a lot better about Tucker getting like 4 or 5 grabs today than Mike Wilson, but
yeah, Wilson has the touchdown upside.
For sure.
Next question is from Tex Bretter, 83, half point PPR. With AJ Brown out again, I need to go with either JMO or Cooper at the wide receiver 2. I'm going Cooper for that one.
Yep, Cooper.
Next question. Oh, a super chat from Big Mac. Who do I start in flex out of Keenan Allen, Jordan Addison, Jerome Ford, or Cam Akers? I think we're going Ford on this one.
Yeah.
Or do you have enough trust in Keenan?
No. I trust Keenan. I don't trust Caleb Williams.
Addison's coming back from his own injury. Akers, we saw how ugly that could be last week. Let's go forward. Thanks for the super chat from Big Mac. Next question is from Indira, Shakir or Mooney. We're going Shakir on that one.
Yep.
Next question is from, drumroll please, Dan says half point PPR, Olave or Rashad White. I'm going Olave for that one. Or do you have enough faith in Rashad?
No.
This one? Yeah,
I don't.
Both guys are banged up. We're coming in with injury situations. Swap squad, PPR need 1 out of Shakir, McLaurin, or Rashad White. Going McLaurin for that one.
Yeah, McLaurin. He's got more upside in that group.
Yep.
God, I do like Shakir though. Ravens secondary is not good anymore. Like,
I do. Humphrey moved back into the slot last week with the rookie coming back, so the matchup isn't as good as it was earlier in the season here. Jason has Conklin or Ertz in a PPR. Ertz. I'm going Ertz.
God, I know. Yeah, Ertz. It's full PPR too.
Yeah. We got a super chat question from Zach. Full PPR. CJ versus Jacksonville. Stroud. Okay, we got a quarterback question. Jaden Daniels versus Arizona. Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. This is such a great spot for Stroud, but you can't take Daniels out of a lineup, man.
Yeah, I can't take Daniels out of either here, but good to have both of those quarterbacks at your disposal. Peter, good morning, guys. PPR flex, Debo or Pollard? Now, is this one where you play Debo over Pollard?
I think I'm going Pollard.
Yeah.
Debo really scares me, man.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, you made a good point about, him probably being a little less injured, but like they could just smoke the Patriots.
Yeah, if they're out by 2 scores, maybe we see a little more Juwan Jennings on the field, pull Debo off the field, whatever the scenario is where they're limiting his snaps in the second half. Next question's from Big Earn. Good morning, fellas. Need 2 out of these. It's a half point PPR. Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, Demarcus Robinson, Michael Wilson, and Juwan Jennings. I'm feeling the first 2 on this one, Kirk and Ridley.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. We'll go Christian Kirk. Thanks, Big Earn. Chris is wondering, half point PPR, Jameson Williams, Terry McLaurin, Michael Wilson, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore. Has to sit 1. We're sitting 1 out of this. Michael Wilson for me.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you're sitting Mike Wilson.
Yep. Next question is from Big Money. We're setting a lineup here. 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. Okay. Lave, McLaurin, Godwin. Why is Godwin in this question? Garrett, Najee, B-Rob.
All right. Najee and B-Rob are in there at running back and flex.
Godwin's in there. So McLaurin for the flex.
McLaurin, yeah.
All right, Big Earn. Thank the good lad, Bucky or Watson. We going with the good lad in this matchup here this week, or we going Watson? I think lad on this one.
Yeah, I'd go lad too.
Like it is a PPR. He does. He's leaning towards lad as well. He likes his ass. Good ass so far from the lad. So yeah, we'll join you on that one. We'll go lad. Bob, super chat question: Brandon Ayuk or George Pickens in a half-point PPR?
Pickens. I'm going Pickens, Tom.
Yeah,
this is such a good spot.
This could be the Gonzalez on Ayuk, but we're rooting for Ayuk as a company. He has great ass. We got Kyle Shanahan talking about that ass in the press conference this week. So
it doesn't make Ayuk any less of a great buy low. He's a great buy low right now, but this is Pickens in this spot.
It's Pickens week. Ben, super chat question: Akers or Chase Brown? Akers for me on that one.
Yeah, I can't play Chase Brown over Akers.
No.
And then Waddle or Judy?
I think Waddle. It's bad either way.
Waddle just rips a big play.
Yeah, that's exactly. Both of these guys have.
Hey, at bare minimum, Snoop Huntley can at least like move and not be a sitting duck back there. Like
hopefully creates a little bit,
but he can move.
Yeah, it's better than whatever Skylar Thompson and Tim Boyle were doing last weekend. Half-point PPR, big earn. We're going Monty in this one. Monty versus Stevenson. Gotta play. I'm playing Monty every week.
Yep.
Carrie's wondering Olave or JMO in a 1-point PPR. I think JMO. This is tough.
Yeah, I think I'd go Olave.
Okay. I'm going Olave.
It's such a tough spot for JMO.
It is. Hopefully Olave, that hamstring is all right here.
Yep.
William is wondering Hurts or Darnold, I would assume. Hurts on that one.
Yeah, Hurts.
Samuel, DJ
I don't know
Moore.
why my brain immediately went to Luke Donald, the former golfer.
I was thinking Aaron Donald. I'm like, what? You're thinking
Luke
you got
Donald?
golf on the mind. You're watching the
He's like 5'4" and a good putter. He can't be playing.
Samuel has DJ Moore, Jaden Reed, or Debo.
Jaden Reed all day.
Yeah, I'm feeling Jaden Reed. Added his.
Jaden Reed is averaging nearly 17 PPR points per game in his last 12 with Love.
Yeah, just added a prop for him.
That's like
48.5 yards, receiving yards for him.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought that looked pretty good. We have him projected for around 63. Jason, super chat question, PPR. JSN, Ford, Walker the Third, Shakir, Garrett Wilson. I feel like we've had a variation of this question all day. We got one wide receiver and one flex.
I would personally go Ford at flex for sure.
And then JSN for the wide receiver spot, or are you going Shakir or Garrett Wilson?
Man, Shakir's got the best floor out of all these guys. I kind of want to play Shakir.
Okay. I think I'd go JSN, but pretty good match.
You know what? We were just talking about that. It's such a good spot against Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Go JSN. All right, you can.
We'll go JSN for that one. Super chat. Sammy's wondering. He's got Taylor, Cook, Achane are my running backs. Which two should I start to flex Marvin Harrison? We're playing Marvin Harrison, and
you got to play Marvin Harrison. But I hear you. I would honestly, I think I'd pull Achane. Yes. That offense could be a dumpster fire. Once again, it's either pull JT or Achane. I think Cook is just in there.
Yeah, I'm not pulling JT. It is a tough matchup. He just owns all that work. We'll sit Achane there.
Everybody was so worried about JT not getting the goal line stuff. He is second only to Kyron Williams in inside 5 carries.
It even lost one to Trey Sermon.
Yeah,
he gave one up the other week. Oh, that was infuriating. Luke says, "I love the work. 2 of these 3 and a half-point PPR. Ayuk, Pickens, or ETN."
Thanks, Luke. I would go Ayuk and Pickens.
Yeah, I'm thinking ETN is the odd man out here. Jack is wondering. Super chat question. Thanks, Jack. Debo or Montgomery at the flex? Full PPR. Thanks, guys.
This is one where I can't pull out Montgomery here, Jack.
Yep, this is Monty. We're going Monty for that one. Next question is from 3P1C fail. PPR, Hubbard or Akers?
I think that's epic fail.
Epic fail? Okay.
Yeah, epic fail there. We're going Hubbard or
You're right.
and
I read that
Moss.
out every week. 3P1C fail. Epic fail. I'm going Hubbard. And then what was the next one? Moss for the second question.
Yeah, it's like Dead Mouse. You know the DJ Dead Mouse.
Yeah,
that's Dead Mouse 5 or whatever. Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. See, I'm not hip enough for this stuff. Next question's from Chi. He's got Anthony Richardson or Trevor Lawrence. We're not playing Trevor Lawrence right now.
No,
we got to see it first for Trevor Lawrence. So we'll go with Anthony Richardson. I know it's been ugly for him, but still at least is running. And
the only league that Trevor Lawrence is doing well in right now is points per long hair. He's doing great in those leagues, man. Looks awesome.
Points per incompletion. He's doing well in those leagues too. Although Richardson might be doing better than him in that league. 444 Stevens is wondering, hey guys, full point PPR, Shakir, Jameson Williams, or Scary Terry? McLaurin.
We've had this question before.
I know. We've had so many Shakir.
I'm going McLaurin. He's got the most upside out of this group.
Yeah, we're going McLaurin on that one. Samuel is wondering, Caleb or Geno in a 6-point passing touchdown. Geno.
Trust him way more.
Yep. The Joe Show, Freiermuth or Higgins in a full PPR? Freiermuth. Or are you going for the Higgins up?
Nah.
I'm gonna guess this is Elijah Higgins, not T Higgins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got to go Freiermuth. It's a good spot.
Yeah. Steve Me says Garrett Wilson or Ken Walker PPR.
Full PPR. I'm going Wilson.
Yeah, let's go Garrett Wilson.
He'll get those that 5 catch for 33 yards, and
then hopefully a touchdown.
Yeah, there you go.
Jared's wondering, morning boys, half-point PPR, Ramondre, Christian Kirk, Darnell Mooney, Shakir, Akers.
Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk. Yeah, if that's the only spot. Yeah, Ramondre is kind of on our shit list here right now, and it could be ugly again today.
It's not Ramondre's fault, Tom.
It's not his fault. Big Earn needs one of these. Half point. Higgins, T. Higgins, I would guess on this one. Darnell Mooney, Shakir, and Waddle. I'm going
T.
T.
Higgins week.
We're doing it,
man.
Come on, T. It's now or never. He's going to pull his hamstring.
I got the Bengals and the NFL's script from today, and it says 12 targets and a touchdown for T. Higgins.
Yes, I love it. Thank you for passing along the script early, NFL. We'll take it. Thomas is wondering, hi, guys. Great show. Greetings from Germany. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the football out in Germany today. My question is, I am crazy if I want to start Khalil Shakir over Garrett Wilson. You're not crazy. We've been getting a variation of this question all day, Thomas. We're going Wilson though on this one. It's close. But
yep. Yeah, but it is close, man. It is very close.
Not crazy at all. Yep. Good luck. Jason, super chat question. JSN, Pickens, Olave. Need 2. Pickens for sure.
Pickens and then
we doing Olave or JSN for this final spot? I think I'm going JSN.
It's such a good spot, man. Lions just getting cleaned out by slot receivers. So
a little bit of concern with Olave.
Yeah, that game is going to be, I think, pretty close too. I think Seahawks keep that close. Their defense is so good.
Yep. We'll see how good it is. They've been luckiest
team haven't really been
so
tested.
Far. Yeah, they've gotten Bo, Brissett, and then Skyler so far this season. So we'll find out how good that defense is a little bit tomorrow. Cliff, super chat question. Good morning, gents. Flex spot, PPR, Javonte, Carson Steele, Christian Watson, and Chase Brown. Oh, boy.
Watson? It's full PPR.
Yeah. I was thinking Steele.
Steele is not going to get a lot of passing down work.
Fucking concerns me. Although he could have such a negative script, they could just. I mean, it's such a positive script, and they could just feed him.
You know what? Let's go Steele.
Yeah, I'm going Steele on that one. It's gross, but
good call. That's a good call.
Nick has a super chat question. Good morning, gents. 0-3 in a league. Oh, insert the R. Kelly meme. I'm fighting for my life. Well, he's certainly fighting for his life too. R. Kelly. Need to bench 2. Olave Debo, Yoshivas, Spears, Watson, or Michael Wilson. We're benching 2 out of these. So I would
Yoshivas and Spears.
That's what I was thinking as well. We'll go. Yep, Yoshivas and Spears. We're benching there. Yeah. Aaron has a flex question here. Laporta or Shakir? I think it's Shakir right now.
Yeah, it's Shakir.
Man, Laporta's off to a tough start. Well, he'll play through that ankle injury, it looks like, tomorrow. But Justin has a PPR, needs 2 wide receivers and a flex. DJ Moore, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Deontay Johnson, and Brian Robinson.
Are you trying to flex? Are you just flexing, bro? Deontay and DK for sure, and then I'm playing B-Rob.
Yep, B-Rob
flex spot, right?
Yep, he's got all that work in that potential shootout game there. Let's go. B-Rob is definitely in the lineup this week. Kendall, half-point PPR or a 5-point PPR. I'm going to guess this is a half-point PPR, though. Do I bench Garrett Wilson for JSN? Already starting DK. We got this question earlier, and I think we did.
I think we said Wilson.
Yeah, we're playing Wilson.
I hear you. I really wouldn't want to play 2 Seahawks receivers together either.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are not going to go off together every week, at all.
So, yeah, we'll go. We'll stick with Garrett Wilson on that one. Paul has a half-point PPR, needs 1. Addison, Keenan, or DeMarcus Robinson. Keenan,
yeah. I don't trust Addison coming off these ankle injuries here.
Yeah, I want to see him get his legs underneath him first here. Next question is from Jason. Jordan Love or Stafford? Jordan Love.
Yeah, this is one where I go Love.
Yeah, Stafford has a brutal matchup. They went a lot more run heavy last week than we're used to seeing as well. So,
I mean, McVay doesn't trust any of those receivers.
I don't either. Yeah, I mean, that was they were even trailing by multiple scores, and they were sticking with the run there. So
it's bad when Tutu Atwell has a 30% first read target share last 2 weeks. I mean, they got nothing. They got nothing.
Yep. Justin has a 1-point PPR flex question here. Debo or Shakir?
Yeah, in full PPR, I'm going Shakir. I mean, you're just locking in 10 to 12 points. Debo is like, he might score 8 or he could score 28 today. I mean, huge range of outcomes with Debo.
Yep, we'll go with Shakir, the safer option there. Next question is from Big Earn. Needs 2 of these. Half-point PPR. Drake London, Jaden Reed, Cam Akers, Carson Steele, and Waddle. First 2 for me. London and Reed. Yep.
Yeah, London and Reed.
Yep. Blake is no, we don't do trade questions. Chad, Hopkins or Mike Wilson, PPR? Hopkins? Or are we going with the matchup with Wilson?
This is one where I think I could play Wilson. Hopkins, just the role hasn't been full-time yet, but
in that game,
this is one where I play Wilson, I think.
Yeah, just hope for a touchdown from Wilson or a big play against that.
It's just like, does your receiver have a pulse? Check yes. Play the Commanders. If it's yes, put him in your lineup.
Yep. So, okay, we'll go Wilson on that one. A super chat question from Tim. Geno or Love, 6-point passing touchdowns? I'm going Geno? I think I'm going Geno.
Yeah.
6-point passing touchdowns does kind of make me like Love a little bit more, but
I think I go Geno just because I trust his, the health a little bit more there.
It could take a week or 2 for.
Also, they're gonna have to chuck, man, in that game, like Detroit.
They're not. If they're smart, I mean, we've seen that from teams. They're not running into the teeth of that Lions defense very much. So, going to be throwing a little bit more. Jab has a super chat question. 2-point, 2 PPR. I guess this is his pick 2 here. Shakir, Debo, Ford, Akers, Michael Wilson, and Kirk. We doing Ford for one of the spots?
Ford is for sure in, and then I think Kirk. I play Kirk over Shakir.
Okay, we're going Christian Kirk for that second spot. Next question is from Deef, half-point PPR. Kirk or Shaheed?
I'm going Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk. Yeah, we like Kirk a little bit more.
Yeah. I just trust the volume a little bit more with him.
Chi-Chi's wondering Calvin Ridley, Rashid Shaheed, or Braylon Allen. Flex spot, full PPR. Shaheed for me on
this is one where I'm going Shaheed, yeah.
Yep. Going for that upside with Shaheed. PPR needs one flex, needs one out of Ken Walker, Jamison Williams, or Tyreek Hill. Oh man,
Tyreek. I can't
do it. Gotta play your guy.
Next very closely, all three of these guys.
Yep. Yeah, and after two quite, I mean, they have to come out like early in that game, just feeding Tyreek early, just try to get him going.
Yep.
Take care, Guru. Yep, that's right. Take care. Anybody out there who's impacted by the hurricane here? Dortch or Demarcus Robinson? And I don't know what kind of format this is. That could be very important for this question because we have two very different players. Yeah, I'm going Dortch.
Yeah.
Especially if it's any kind of PPR, even if you're just getting a half a point. I think that leans it towards Dortch. Robinson gets that Jalen Johnson matchup today. Carrie has a PPR tight end streamer question. Cole Kmet, Parkinson, Schultz, or Gesicki? I think we're looking at maybe Schultz on this type of question earlier on the show. Or do you like Kmet over?
You go Schultz here.
Yeah, just hope.
I just trust CJ Stroud more than any of the other quarterbacks.
Yeah, they're gonna sling it today against the Jags. Go Birds. Drop Chiefs for Raiders or Lions, or roll with Chiefs defense today. Roll with Chiefs defense against hurt Justin Herbert here and no tackles. So, half point PPR from Daniel. Brian Thomas Jr., Rashid Shaheed. Who are you going on this one?
BTJ, great matchup. Texans secondary struggling. They're gonna have to throw it too. I think, like I said earlier, I think Texans just smoke them.
Yeah, I was looking at maybe Thomas Jr.'s receiving yards prop. I think it was like mid 40s. It was on the cutting board there. I was definitely looking at it though. Joe has a Keenan Allen versus Shaheed in a non PPR. Shaheed all day in a non PPR.
Yeah, Shaheed. He's got the big play touchdown upside. Real quick, I just saw a tweet from, well, not from Glazer, but somebody quoting Glazer. Kupp is going to miss at least the next 2 games, but Puka Nacua might miss another month. So
yeah, there was some talk that it would be more than the 4 games for Puka here. Seems like he's legitimately like, don't plan on him until November.
Yeah. Man, brutal.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Artist says desolate tight end options. Colby Parkinson, Hunter Henry, or Jatavian Sanders for his tight end premium.
Parkinson.
Yeah, tight end premium too. You get, hopefully Parkinson gets a couple checkdowns today. Okay, we have a few more questions, then we'll wrap it up here. Finesse wondering Steele or Dobbins, half point PPR. We're going Dobbins on that one.
Yep.
A super chat question from Scott. Morning, gents. PPR league, JSN or Zay Flowers? I'm thinking JSN on this one.
I'm going Flowers here. Just, it's full PPR. He's their check down running back.
Yeah.
And then maybe you have the opportunity that like maybe he runs one route more than 10 yards downfield.
Bills aren't going to allow anything over 10 yards, but
yeah. Flowers just is going to catch 7, 8 balls though.
Yeah. Okay. Next question is from Peter. PPR flex, Mostert or Rashawn Johnson? Is Mostert definitely back? He's one I haven't.
Yeah, this is one, Peter, where like unless you have like an option to pick up like Jeff Wilson or Jalen Wright.
The good news is there are 2 games tomorrow night, so there are more options available.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking through though. I mean, Charbonnet's not available. Lions backs are gone. Pollard and Spears are gone. Who are you picking up?
Yeah, would have to be.
I think you got to play Roschon.
Yeah, I think Roschon's the play here. Mostert, we're not completely sure, so, and it's not a great situation anyway. That offense stinks now without Tua in the lineup. So, Brian has Jameson versus Pickens in a PPR. Give me Pickens on that one.
It's Pickens
Georgie's day today.
Yep.
Pang. Morning, guys. Would you bench Mandrews for Freiermuth, Parkinson, or Gesicki?
Freiermuth, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Pang?
Thank you, Pang.
From you.
Rims and Tims. A little super chat question. Lineups locked in. See you at the top, Playboys.
Yes, sir. We'll see you up there, Playboy.
Next question is from Tim says, thank you. What Wesley, Conklin or Kmet full PPR? Thanks, guys. I'm thinking Conklin on this one.
Conklin in a barf bag.
Yeah, it's gross, but
Yep. Tight end is so awful.
it's so bad. It's unbelievable how terrible it's been, even at the top here. Jaden, Mike Evans, or Jaden Reed, full point PPR.
You can't take your namesake out of a lineup, man, especially with Jordan Love back.
Yeah. Evans, yep, we have him. Yep, I think Jaden Reed.
I do think this is. I was talking to Scott about this on Friday on Cashing Points. This feels like a Mike Evans squeaky wheel spot, but
they were even talking about that a little bit with Bulls this week. Said we need, basically need to get him more involved here. Let's wrap it up with a few more questions and we'll call it a day. Thanks for swinging by here, everybody. We'll answer a few more and hit the road at 12:30. Gian says Addison or Ayuk. Oh, come on. Ayuk.
Come on now. Come on.
Don't overthink it. I know it hasn't been great yet for Ayuk, but we're sticking with Ayuk. That ass is going to come through here today. Barb. Barb was Kyler Murray or Hurts? And I don't know what
Kyler.
This was. Yeah, we're going Kyler. He's
Kyler. He has healthy receivers.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, he has enough of them.
Yeah, he has enough of them. Exactly.
Yeah.
I will say Hurts has looked a little better the last couple weeks. It's looked better. And then, of course, both of his receivers get hurt. But Eagles have their bye next week. I guess they're going to just hope and pray that Brown and Smith are both back. And Lane Johnson are both back for week 6.
Jaime says Dobbins or Jacobs? Jacobs.
Yeah, Jacobs. Yeah.
I know it's not a great matchup, but we're sticking with Jacobs on that one. Next question is from Cash Locks here. 1 point PPR, Pittman or Bucky Irvin? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? What?
No, you're doing it. No, you can't do it.
And not in full PPR. No, you can't flip. You can't do it. But it's close. I mean, I get why you're thinking this, Cash Locks. I get it. But
the good news is I have Michael Pittman exactly nowhere this year.
Same.
He was a complete fade for me. Alex, PPR, Olave or London? London for me on that one. Just getting a healthier body there.
Yeah. London's ass looks pretty good too, by the way. It looks pretty nice. He's getting there.
He's going to start popping here. I ran into that Porter matchup in week 1. That's been pretty good since. Steven has a PPR, Mooney versus Christian Watson.
Mooney.
Mooney's looked pretty good here. Let's stick with Mooney.
Yep.
Next question from Ryan, Baker or Love? Jordan Love on that one?
I would stick with Baker.
Okay. Yeah, we have Baker projected for 0.4 more points. I just worry about that game being ugly down there in Tampa. With the Eagles limited with their offensive weapons. But Chris is wondering, Addison or Watson in a PPR?
Watson.
Yeah, let's go Watson.
Shoot
for the moon.
Yeah, Addison scares me here.
Bob, Ayuk or Pickens in a 0.5 point PPR?
Pickens, Bobby.
Yeah, let's go Pickens on that one. Aiken is wondering McLaurin or T. Higgins in a PPR. It's T time.
Yeah, it's T. Higgins week.
It's tea time. All right, two more here, and we'll wrap it up for the day, and we'll get on our way and watch some football here at 1 p.m. Tim has a PPR needs 2: Debo, Garrett Wilson, or Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed for sure, and I'm thinking Garrett Wilson for that second spot.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
All right, final question for the day here comes from another Aiken question. Olave with his hamstring or Naylor in a PPR? I'm going Olave.
Yeah, this is one where I gotta play Olave.
Yeah, we thank you, Jalen Naylor, for jumping on the morning show this week, but we're not quite playing you over Chris Olave just yet, especially with the Vikings getting back to full strength. So that will wrap it up here for final points. Hopefully you're surviving the weather out there. We'll be back hopefully at full strength next week. Make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube if you enjoyed us answering all these questions. We do this every Sunday morning from 11 to 12:30. So make sure you're enjoying all the content on the page here. We're constantly putting up new videos, and I know Graham's putting a start sit up there. Joe and I do a waiver wire video that comes out earlier in the week. So make sure you're checking out all of the great YouTube videos that we're producing here, and subscribe to the site as well. So for Graham, I'm Tom. See you again next Sunday.
What?
Why are you shaking your head? You're welcome.